everybody. Today Nick and I are going to show you how we make bread.
This is our first time making bread from scratch, so we have no idea what we're doing. We're just looking something up online to show us how to do it. So it'll probably be an adventure. Get flour everywhere. Get the dogs coated because they're going to be, tripping us up under our feet like they normally do when we're cooking. So it'll be fun.
Yeah, cross your fingers for us. We've never done this and I am not a baker, so we shall see. Alright, so our recipe says that we need to have a 1/4 ounce of yeast. So I'm measuring that out. I already have our 2 1/4 cups of warm water. And then it wants to have a 1/2 teaspoon of sugar. I'm going to whisk all that up together until it starts to bubble. So now that our yeast mixture is doing its thing, it's starting to get a little bubbly, we're going to get our flour mixture together. So I already put 2 cups of flour in here. It's wanting us to start with 3, so this is my last cup. And then it wants us to put sugar, which is 3 tablespoons, and then salt, which is 1 tablespoon. Mix it all together in here. And then now we whisk this together so that our flour mixture is ready to rumble as soon as this is.
So hopefully our yeast mixture is ready to rumble. It looks a little bubbly. It looks like it has some stuff going on. And now we need to add some oil.
2 tablespoons of oil.
Bam, put that right in there. Give it a whisk.
A little mixy mix.
And then now we're going to add it into our flour mixture over here. The one with the sugar, the salt, and the 3 cups of flour. And then we're going to start hitting it with the dough hook. Start turning it into a dough. And then as this is going, we're going to be adding a 1/2 cup of flour at a time of the remaining amount that we have to add. I believe 3 3/4 cups. Oh, I'm not sure. I have to double check. So now that this is mixed, we're going to be adding a 1/2 cup of flour at a time. And we're going to have to do this process about 5, 6, 7 more times, depending on how the dough looks. So we'll show you the finished result once it is all done combining, because we'll have to put it in, wait for it to mix thoroughly, completely, then add another one, so it might take a little time.
So Nick and I were totally wrong about our little helper. She's being a perfect little angel hanging out on her bed. So we totally forgot to show you, but we are kneading at this point.
What is this wee business?
I showed him how to, and then I promptly was done because I can't stand dirty hands. So he is kneading. Is that better?
Yes.
And we're going to be doing this for about 8 to 10 minutes according to this recipe, and then we're going to plop it into an oiled bowl. We'll show you that later. Alright, Nick officially finished kneading it all. We kneaded it for about 8, maybe it was 9 minutes. It's starting to look good. We put it in an oiled bowl. We drizzled a little oil on top. Now it needs to rest for about 1.5 hours to 2 hours. And because I keep my apartment so nice and chilly, it's going to hang out on our stove. But I have our oven on warm 200. Alright, so we're back. Our bread has proofed for 1 hour and 45 minutes. So it's definitely doubled in size at this point. I don't know if that's something you guys can tell over the camera. But at this point, we're going to flop it on our floured surface. And Nicholas,
that's me,
is going to push it down so that some of the air comes out. We're going to divide it in half and put it into our baking dishes. And then they're going to need to proof again. Alright, so this is one of our dough balls. Mr. Nicholas has the other one.
and I'm the 3rd dough ball.
Ah ha ha. Alright, so then now he's going to place them in these greased pans. 1 dough ball.
Tuck everything under.
Make it nice and pretty.
Nice and pretty.
Oh yeah, that one's gonna look good. Put that one in here.
Yeah. Flop.
Flop. And then now we're just gonna cover it and put it back in its warm spot. It's gotta proof again. Alright, so my bread only has about 10 more minutes of proofing before it needs to go in the oven. So I'm gonna turn our oven on to 375. Let's take a peek though, because they might be pretty done. Ooh, those look so good, especially this one. So this bread has about 10, maybe 15 more minutes, but I'm thinking more like 10. And it smells so freaking good in my house right now. I'm so mad at myself for having that stupid salad for lunch because I just want to have this loaf of bread covered in butter. I'll show you the finished product when it's officially out of the oven, but cannot wait to have some of this bread. I'm glad Nick works third because he's asleep right now, so I'm finishing the bread solo. Hopefully there's some left for him. Oh my goodness, y'all. Look at this bread. It looks so good.